Today, we continue our Too Hot to Rot triple feature with Robert Eggers' gothic tale of horny horror. Heartblood is being sucked, Nicholas Hoult is being cucked, and Lily Rose Depp's eyes are so white they probably have MAGA hats, as we make rigor mortis boner jokes on our way to Transylvania to meet the plague-delivering shadow lover, Count Orlok, in Nosferatu. God damn it.
Just say Nosferatu again.
Nosferatu.
I love this already.
Nosferatu?
I always say Nosferatu, but I don't know. I'm just a white dude.
You're listening to How I Met Your Monster, a podcast that explores the introductions to your favorite movie monsters. My name's Zach.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Casey.
And together we dive into the world of horror to find out how filmmakers have introduced us to our favorite monsters time and time again. This is How I Met Your Monster. Welcome to How I Met Your Monster, the show where we discuss the introductions to your favorite movie monsters. Today, we are continuing our Too Hot to Rot triple feature with 2024's Nosferatu from writer-director Robert Eggers. And we are joined with special guests, Chris Cooney from Dead Noise. Welcome back to the show, Chris.
Thank you for having me back. I'm already looking forward to this, and this has been a blast so far.
Woo!
Yeah. We've been riffing a little bit off mic, and I think this is going to be a fun episode. So
Riffing.
We've been riffing. Yeah, we've been riffing it up. You know what I mean?
Riffing.
Absolutely. Rock on.
So you joined us previously for our Wolfman episode.
I think it was about 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Jesus
It's crazy
Christ.
to think, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it was that long, but when I think about it, it's like, oh, yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like, I actually
for
think I just got like a couple weeks ago, I think I got like because it was a Dog Days of Summer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it was during the summer, and I just got a thing that said like 2 years ago today, and it was a Wolfman.
Wow.
Yeah, we talked about your favorite movie of all time, The Wolfman from
I love it. I
1941.
love it so much.
Yeah.
I love it.
We still talk about Larry Talbot to this day.
We do. Anytime that terrible people come up, I always have to bring up Larry Talbot. And I actually watched I think it's 2008 one with Benicio del Toro.
Mm-hmm.
I
think 2010, 2009.
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, whatever. Something
Somewhere
like
in there.
that. I fucking loved that one, though. I'll tell you what. That one was great.
I saw it not too long ago, probably a year ago, actually. And I hadn't watched it in a long time before that. And it was a lot better than I remember it being. Because I remember when it first came out and I was looking at it, I'm like, this does not look good. But it slaps.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's just a lot of fun. And it's just kind of like what I want from a werewolf movie, I guess, you know?
And this might be a hot take, but I actually really enjoyed the Wolfman from last year, the Blumhouse one.
That's very much a hot take, yeah.
I know.
Wanted to fucking claw my eyeballs out while I was watching it.
I had a feeling. As I was watching, I'm like, oh yeah, Casey's going to despise this.
You know me so well.
That's so funny. Yeah, I need to see that one. I've just heard nothing but bad things about it. And usually that doesn't stop me because I'm like, well, hey, I like, we all have our own opinions. I'll usually check something out for myself. But for some reason, I haven't seen that one yet.
You might like it.
I mean, there's no rush. It's out there.
It's a beautiful story about a father and daughter, so.
Oh, are you being sarcastic?
I mean, that's what it's about, but.
Oh, okay.
So, you have a daughter, that's all.
Yeah.
Maybe you can relate.
But yeah, Chris, you're kind of like our go-to Universal Monsters man. And so this movie, Nosferatu, is kind of right up your alley. You're like the perfect guest to have on here.
That's actually the biggest compliment ever, because not gonna lie, I told you guys off camera, I talked to Danny about him not being here and how we got beef now, and we were talking about hopefully we get to do something again, because I do want to have you guys on my channel at some point when I just get my life together. And he's like, honestly, at this point, you're kind of our Universal or Universal adjacent expert. And I'm like, dude, that is probably the best thing that you could say to me, because I love the Universal monsters. I love Nosferatu. I love the original. I love all the versions of the movie because there's so many, but I'm very excited to talk about the latest one. And I'm also so excited to talk about a movie that Casey actually enjoys now.
Yes, that I enjoy.
And am I mistaken, or do you have some Nosferatu stuff behind you there in your background?
I do. Um,
Well, I thought you'd
Hell
never
yeah.
ask.
Oh, whoops.
show and tell. So it's literally just the DVDs of the original from 1922. This Funko Pop was a gift from I don't know how long ago. And on this side I've got there's a poster. I don't know who made the poster. I bought it at a horror convention. I just thought it was really cool. And then this book, Hollywood Gothic by David J. Scal, rest in peace. He is like the real Universal expert. This dude is a freaking genius. And this book talks about Dracula all the way from like the novel to when it was on Broadway to Nosferatu, and how Bram Stoker's widow despised it and wanted it to get banned, and then talking about the film production of the Universal Dracula, and it talks about everything. And I love this book. This is like the Bible for me, because you know how much I love Dracula. I mean, I've got this gigantic poster behind me. Any vampire or vampire adjacent stuff is up my alley for sure.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
That is
well,
cool.
actually, one thing about this movie, when I hadn't seen this before, we watched it for this recording, and I didn't realize that it's just like Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
Like I thought the story of Nosferatu, I thought it was like a different story altogether, but like there's so many similarities, and I was like, wait a second, I know this story. I had no idea, so I was surprised.
Have you seen the original Nosferatu?
I was going to say I haven't seen any of the other ones, so I don't know if they're the same.
Well, they are very similar because it is the same exact story.
Are they this horny though?
No, not well. Maybe the 1970s one. Definitely not the 20s one.
I mean, everybody was horny in the 70s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the only one that comes close to this as far as the horniness goes is Bram Stoker's Dracula. But
yeah, that one's pretty horny.
There's some moments.
There's some moments. But yeah, there was that one from, I don't know, the mid 90s or late 90s, Shadow of the Vampire.
Yes.
Where Willem Dafoe actually plays Count Orlok in that. And so
interesting.
That was a cool little connection there.
And it's like, it's about like the making of Dracula, the making of Nosferatu, basically. So it's like, oh, what if F.W. Murnau made Nosferatu, but it was with a real vampire, aka Willem Dafoe. And so there's some like action where it's like, it's not Max Schreck, it's an actual vampire. So I remember when I first heard of that movie, and I was like real invested in the original Nosferatu. So when I saw that was a thing, I'm like, I need to see this immediately.
Yeah.
Great movie.
But yeah, today we're talking about Robert Eggers' Nosferatu from 2024. Robert Eggers, probably most well known for his upcoming Labyrinth sequel.
He's most well known for that.
But
I didn't even know that was happening. Had me worried for a minute. I was off my game.
Yeah, he's doing a sequel to Labyrinth. He's
like the David Bowie Labyrinth.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But, he's done The Witch and
The Lighthouse.
The Lighthouse with Willem Dafoe.
The Northman.
The Northman.
I think I like this guy.
I think I like him.
I think I like this
guy. He's
guy.
Okay.
And then Werewolf.
Really
he has Werewolf coming out.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that.
Yeah.
To be honest, I wasn't really excited to watch this movie.
I know.
Because Robert Eggers is very talented, and I love that he like has his own style, and like he makes his own kind of movie, and like he's so detailed and everything, and it's very impressive. But some of his, like The Witch, although it was very cool, I was kind of like bored. You know what I mean? It dragged on. The Lighthouse was good.
Wow, somebody doesn't understand elevated horror.
This guy.
And I didn't see The Northman, but basically I was like, okay, this is going to be like a very like slow moving kind of, it's going to put me to sleep. But I was very pleasantly surprised with this movie.
Good.
I really enjoyed it. I watched it twice. Once with the commentary on, so I could kind of see where he was coming from a little bit. And it's funny because the majority of Robert Eggers' commentary in this movie, it's cool, but I had to giggle because he was like, most of the things he says are, there's so much detail in this shot, but you can't see it because of the lighting. He says that like so 6 times throughout the commentary. He's like, oh, there's this really cool thing back there, but you can't see it because of this. And there's so much detail in this coffin, but you can't see it.
They should have made an alternate version that was just super bright.
Yeah.
Super
all the lights on.
Yeah.
It's like a bar when the house lights come on. It's just like, oh God.
Exactly.
Oh, Jesus. And all the
just
rats
for the
scatter.
details.
The rats scatter, yeah.
Aww,
they used 2,000 real rats for this
rats.
movie.
Yeah. I love rats.
Some of the ones in the background, like coming off the boat and stuff, were CG, but they used 2,000 real rats that were like trained rats.
Rats are so smart.
Yeah.
Like they're actually in other countries, they're training rats for like disaster rescue. So
really?
Yeah, because they're so small, so they can fit, like after earthquakes and stuff, they can fit into little spaces. And so they have little backpacks that have little microphones and little speakers on them. Yes, they're so cute. And then they go into the holes and they find people, and then they're able to communicate. The people are able to communicate with people on the outside.
That's wild. So like,
isn't that cute?
Someone's buried in the rubble.
Yeah.
A rat goes in there, finds them. A rescue rat goes in there, finds them. And by the time the people get the rubble off to get them, the rat has eaten them.
No, rats aren't, they're not.
Rats eat people.
Yes, but they're like, these rats would be like domesticated rats. They're not like fucking New York City subway rats.
Oh,
I mean, you catch them on the right day. Who knows?
No, because they are fed. They'll be fed. They'll be taken care of.
Before they send them out. Yeah.
Yeah. They'll be like, we don't want any evidence of the person being in here. Get rid of them.
Go fetch.
No, shit's like, I don't know if we can get that person. Send in one of the hungry rats.
They're so cute. And I had pet rats. I've had plenty of pet rats, and they're so sweet, and I love rats.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's cool. That's really cool, Casey. But all the animals in this, like all the other animals were real too. Like they used real wolves. You're not going to believe this, but they used real horses.
Real horses.
Real horses. But there's scenes where like the wolves are chasing like a horse-drawn carriage, like towards the castle.
The buggy.
And like all those shots were real, but then they used CG to like layer them and put them together so that like the wolves weren't actually in the scene with the horses. Horses.
What do you call horses?
But they were all real. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That is cool. I love that.
I think the thing I like the most about this movie is Robert Eggers' dedication to keeping as much of this practical as possible. Because even the snow, then there's a lot of freaking snow in this movie.
Asbestos.
Yeah.
It was like, I think I saw something. It was like potato shavings or something. It was like a technique that they used to use in the 40s. And, but like that could have easily just been CG, but he's like, nope, we're going to do this for real.
We're going to dump some potatoes on you. Yeah.
I bet it stunk though. Potatoes, like raw potato. I don't like the smell of raw potato.
Oh.
I spent part of my life on a potato farm. That's not a lie. It sounded like I was making a joke, but that's true. They smell.
That did sound like a joke, but
no,
I'm half Irish, so I think part of me is just numb to it. But like, I also only have half a working nose as far as my sense of smell goes anyway. So,
damn.
Yeah. Mine's really good, and I hate it. I can smell everybody. It's horrifying.
Like a rat.
Like a rat. Thank you.
Like a rescue rat.
That's right. I'm a rescue rat.
I'm not like a regular rat. I'm a rescue rat.
I'm a rescue rat.
That's so funny. But yeah, Robert Eggers apparently he's been wanting to make this movie since he was a kid. He did a high school play of Nosferatu. It was like a senior directed play. And it was so good that a outside theater company reached out to him and they were like, hey, do you want to do this like on a bigger scale, like at our theater company? So he did that. And that's when he realized that he wanted to be a director. And so he went from there and eventually got to make this. So
I love that.
So it's a pretty personal film to him.
And I, not to totally change the subject, but I saw The Lost Boys on Broadway.
Hell yeah, that's right.
A week and a half ago. And it was...
Wow.
Oh, it was so cool. It was amazing. I guess I'm in my vampire era right now, but...
Sure.
You put that on your story, didn't you?
I did,
Because I
yeah.
think I remember seeing that, or at the very least seeing that you were in New York. I'm like, no way, I'm going to be in New York in like 2 months, but I'm not going to Broadway.
Oh man, it was one of the reasons that I went, and man, it was so good. It was so good.
Was it like was it just like the movie, or was it like an original story?
No, so the story was basically exactly the same. They did, like, the big change that they made was they made Sam and Michael's dad abusive. And so, like, you know how they leave Arizona to go to California because their father was abusive. And so it gives more of like him trying to belong and find a place, you know what I mean? It gives it more like depth. It gives his character more depth. His character was a lot better in the play. I love the movie too, but like in the show, it was a lot better. His character was just a lot better. There's so much more growth.
Michael's character? Yeah.
Not his dad.
Oh, well, you said Sam and Michael, and so I wasn't sure which one.
No, Michael's character is so.
Yeah.
Now, here's the most important question.
Mm-hmm.
Did they have somebody in the role of Tim Capello, the sexy sax dude, at the beginning?
Yes.
I need to go to Broadway now.
He showed up a few times, and he just like pelvic thrusts the whole time.
Sounds about right.
Because there were a few, you know, like it wasn't like a comedy, but there were certainly like funny parts to it, you know? And that was one of them. So they made Sam's character gay, and he like sees the sax player and he's like, oh, you know, like, that's
okay.
Yeah. And he loves Rob Lowe. He has a crush on Rob Lowe.
The Frog Brothers, were they in it?
They were.
Yeah.
It was a boy and a girl, but they still called themselves the Frog Brothers. And then people were like, brothers? And they're like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
That's cool.
I mean, I use bro as a gender neutral term at this point. I call everybody bro.
Me too.
Yeah, man. Seeing a show on Broadway is so cool. It was
nuts. Like, I've seen so many. I love live theater, so I've seen like tons of live theater, but they had the house, the regular set that they left in place was like the back of buildings with like fire escapes and stuff like that. And then they would change out everything in front of it. And so when they would put the house, they would bring a bedroom and a bathroom down from the ceiling to make the second floor of the house. And then they would bring up the living room and the kitchen out of the bottom of the floor.
That's cool.
And it blew my fucking mind. And
oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm just gonna, sorry. So the part in the movie where they, right after Michael like starts turning and they go to the bridge and they all are jumping off the bridge. They put a bridge in the front, right? They blacked everything out. They had the bridge in the front with like a bunch of fog and stuff like that. They had the part of the floor was missing where the set would come up. And so they were jumping off of the bridge through the floor. And then when Michael jumped, he was like singing, you know, a song, and they held him in place with a harness, and then they moved the bridge up in slow motion so it looked like he was falling in slow. Oh, it was so fucking cool. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Yeah. It
is this playing in August by any chance? Do you know?
Yeah, they extended it till March.
Oh,
highly recommend.
And
I would love it if you saw it, because I would love it if you saw it, because I would love to talk to somebody about it. I would love for somebody else just to be able to share the experience that I had, because I wish that everybody could see it. It was so cool.
The second I walk out of the theater, I'm going to like DM you and be like, oh my God, that was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
I hope you do. I hope you do. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you don't see it. And then I hope you're not like, this fucking dog shit, dude.
Damn it, Casey.
No, I just wasted $80 or however much it is. I think it's more than that, but you know, whatever.
Damn rescue rat.
That's so funny.
Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about Nosferatu. Are you guys ready to head to Germany?
Yes.
We'll start in Germany, then we'll go to Transylvania, then we come back to Germany. Yeah, dude. Oh my God. This fucking Visberg is what it's called.
Visberg?
Like, that was just like a backlot that they built.
Wow.
So cool. Yeah. Man, fucking movie making is amazing.
I told you, like, not to be dramatic, but it's like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Sure.
Like this movie
I
is
remember
so
you
beautiful.
saying that. Yeah. And it was
so beautiful.
Totally.
You also saw it on Christmas Day in the theater too, right?
I did.
Ooh.
Seeing it on the big screen is like nothing else. Like I'm having this thing with Obsession too, like because it comes out on digital soon, but I already know it's not going to hit the same because seeing it on the big screen is just such a different experience. And Nosferatu, like, this is why I hate those end of the year lists when people put them out in like November or the first week of December, whether it's music or movies, because you never know what's going to come out in December that's just going to blow you away. And that's exactly what Nosferatu did. Granted, I already had high expectations for it, so I knew I was going to like it, but I did not think I was going to like it that much because it was just that good.
Yeah, it was great.
Definitely. I am a little upset that I missed this in the theater after watching it at home. I was like,
yeah,
fuck.
tisk.
Tisk.
Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck blood.
Yeah.
Like a vampire.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go to Germany.
1838. Right?
Man. Yeah. Imagine what it smelled like.
Oh, I think this is like, we're skipping way to the end, but you know, because I have such a good nose, the part where they're like at the end when he's like on top of her and stuff, I'm like, this man stinks so bad. This man has to smell.
Imagine what that castle smelled like too.
Oh God. Yeah. I'm sure it was horrifying. His breath is probably so terrible.
That's the worst retirement home I've ever been to. I'll tell you what.
Did they have toothpaste in 1898?
Don't think so.
1838?
Yeah. When did toothpaste come out? Not that Orlok would have used toothpaste, but
let's find out. When was toothpaste?
They didn't even have Germany in 1838. Apparently, it didn't become a country until like the 1870s.
Really?
Oh, really? So this was just a lie.
Dang.
Those bastards lied to me.
Toothpaste has been around for a very, very long time. Colgate was actually, let's see, 1824, a dentist modernized toothpaste by adding soap.
My grandma used to make me do that when I talked back to her.
So they did have some form of toothpaste.
Dude, that fucking sucked.
I never got that.
Fucking yeah, you'd have to rub your toothbrush on a bar of soap and get it all on there, and then you'd have to brush your teeth with it. Fuck.
Zach, that's child abuse.
Well, yeah, if we said something or did something, we'd have to do that. Okay, let's go to pre-Germany in 1838. Okay, so for Nosferatu, we have 9 official monster reveals. If you're new to the show, a monster reveal is any time that a monster is revealed to a character in the movie, or to us as an audience. Casey, this was your pick for our Too Hot to Rot triple feature, which is actually, you came up with the triple feature idea as well.
Yeah, isn't it great?
So could you please read the synopsis from IMDb?
Oh, certainly. I definitely have it here.
You definitely have it ready to go.
I definitely have it ready to go. I didn't forget that was a thing. Okay. A gothic tale of obsession between a haunted young woman and the terrifying vampire infatuated with her, causing untold horror in its wake. It is a complete sentence, but it doesn't seem like it.
Was that from IMDb?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're not always on it, you know.
Yeah,
but
sometimes they miss the mark, but yeah, obsession. That must be the theme of this year. This movie didn't come out this year. What the fuck am I talking about?
It's okay. It's okay, Zach.
Imagine if this was live.
Sound like such an idiot.
Oh, dude. If this was live, our fucking we would have no listeners. Our listeners are fucking like, these guys are fucking idiots.
Who are these people?
Yeah.
But this movie, it kicks off just right out of the get-go. We're already having vampire sex telepathically.
Spirit
right in the opening
sex.
scene. Spirit vampire sex. Our first reveal is actually the opening scene when Count Orlok is kind of like in the shadows, basically being like, would you love me if I was a worm? And
shut up. Stop it. That's so stupid.
Would you still love me if I was a worm?
That's so stupid.
You can't, that's what he's
so
doing.
Appropriate though. That's so
what he's doing.
No, I know. What a fucking bitch.
Oh man.
So when I watched it the second time to listen to the commentary, I realized that she's like calling out to him.
Yes.
Like she's looking for somebody to like come in, and he just like answers the call, basically.
Mm-hmm.
He was ready.
He was ready. He was just sitting there waiting. He was like waiting to get that message. But
I mean, he's decaying, you know? He can't just find people, you know? They can't see him first. It's got to be like Love is Blind, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Well, some people in this movie are going to receive some love in many different ways.
Hey, he asks for consent, though. You know?
He does.
That's true.
So.
Yeah. And he even gets like, what's his name to like sign off on her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
Because when I it was kind of helpful to watch it the second time, because the first time I was like, okay, yeah, he is just signing like the deed to the house or whatever. And then when he tells her later, he's like, yeah, your hubby even just like signed you away to me. I was like, is he just fucking with her? Is he just saying that so she'll do whatever? But no, he actually did.
He did.
And you see that like the document that Thomas signs later is like written in some like weird language. It's not it's like symbols.
No mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But dude, Nicholas Holt's performance, I mean, all the performances in this are really good, but just speaking about Thomas, like when he gets to the castle, which we'll talk about later, and he's just like terrified. Mm-hmm. It's just like, he really sold it. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing, especially like you said, with a second watch, because when I saw it in the theater, I've seen Nosferatu, the other versions, so many times. So like I was kind of going through the motions when I was watching this in the theater, because like I knew what to expect narratively, or so I thought. So I'm like mainly just looking at it from just taking in the visuals, because this you could take any frame of this movie and frame it up in your house. It's like a work of art.
Totally.
Especially when you see his wiener.
You know what? Speaking of wieners, I thought we were going to see a lot more of his wieners.
I know. We should probably just go back.
That's multiple wieners. Yeah, I thought there was going to be a fucking big wiener.
It is big.
Well, it's big, but I thought like when this movie came out, I heard that I think it was Nicholas Hoult like kept the
he's got the prosthetic.
The prosthetic wiener.
It's framed too.
Yeah.
So like knowing that, I thought the wiener was going to be like more featured in this movie. Thought there was going to be like a big thing with like swinging dicks. And I didn't see it the first time. When I watched it the second time, I was like, where is the fucking wiener? And
you had your TV down. You had the brightness down too low on your TV.
Yeah. Robert Eggers, he's like, there's a lot of detail in that fucking penis, but
there's
can't see
it because
of the lighting.
Well, it's probably, I do wonder. I would love to see the prosthetic, because I want to know if it's necrotic, like the rest of his body has this like necroses on it. You know what I mean? So like, does his dick have that on it? I don't know. I would like to know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm sure it does. It would have to. Like, they're not going to make like a prosthetic that Nicholas, like, if it didn't have it, then Nicholas Hoult just has like a dildo framed on his fucking wall. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be special.
It's got to be special. Yeah, it's got Bill Skarsgård's sweat in it.
Oh,
dick sweat.
Yeah.
It's one of a kind.
That's right.
It's true. I mean, okay. Yeah. Back on track. We've talked about our first reveal, the opening scene. Our second reveal is the vampire that's in that Romanian village. So basically, Nicholas Holt's character, Thomas, has to go out to see Count Orlok to sell him this house, basically. And he's got to travel there by himself. And he stops in this Romanian village, and there's all these like people there that are like hunting vampires. And there's like the naked virgin on the horse that like leads them to the grave.
It's a real horse.
It is a real horse. Yep.
Yeah.
It's not CG. That is an actual naked virgin on the horse.
On the horse.
But our second reveal is the vampire that they stake in the coffin. And Thomas gets scared, right? He like follows him out there and he like screams, and then he wakes up with mud on his shoes.
He's a little freaked out, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when they opened it up, they yelled, "Oh my God, it's the vampire."
He's eating me. There's like some like Austin Powers shit. Where it's like,
I was wondering if that was going to count as a reveal too, because like just with Count Orlok, there's so many different sequences where it's just brief frames of him and it's like not even like a full scene or anything like that. But since there was also technically another vampire in that scene, I'm like, I wonder if that counts.
Yeah.
It counted for Zach.
Yep. Counted for me. And let's get into the a good portion of our movie here is where Thomas enters the castle and actually meets.
Good portion of our movie because we're about to talk about Yep. Is that why?
Yeah, to be honest, Casey, as I said, a good portion of our movie, I didn't know why I was saying that, and I thought it would kind of just go under the radar. But you brought it to light, anyways. That's okay. Number 3, our third reveal is when Thomas arrives at Orlok's castle and meets him. I was thrown by his mustache at first, but apparently that's like a traditional, he was a Transylvanian nobleman and like they would have had a beard or a mustache.
It threw me off too, because like you see all the other iterations of the Nosferatu character, none of them have facial hair. And one thing I loved about the marketing of this movie is that they kept his appearance mostly a secret until you actually saw the movie.
Sure.
And that's happened a couple of times, like with the original Phantom of the Opera with Lon Chaney. So like I knew the payoff was going to be worth it, but I won't lie, for a good couple minutes when I was watching the movie, I'm like, oh shit, that's a mustache.
Well, dude, he also has like Gollum hair too, like just random little like things of hair.
Sure.
Well, he has more than Gollum, but which I don't think is in any of the
probably threw me off more than the mustache, to be honest with you, because I'm like, it's like not a lot, and like all the other Nosferatu characters were bald, so I'm like, you could have just kept it bald. Sure, but the mustache definitely works.
And he's got that hat on that I guess Robert Eggers and his costume designer went back and forth like for quite a while on how big they should make the hat, because well, he said like it's big now on his head, but he said in real life traditionally it would have been bigger, but if they made it bigger in the movie it almost would have been comical, and so they kind of like had a back and forth on how big they should make it.
Interesting, because this actually reminds me of The Labyrinth, which, you know, he's making a sequel to apparently. So in the Labyrinth, originally David Bowie's codpiece was supposed to get bigger. Like in every scene, it was supposed to be a little bit bigger, so it was supposed to like keep growing. And so then I was just thinking about the hat and how like it would have been funny if they just kept making the hat bigger. And I know he doesn't wear it the whole movie, but you know, like just keep making the hat bigger until it's like obscenely large. And anyway, that's a scary movie type thing.
He like goes into like the window, like he's in Ellen's room later and he like can't fit through the fucking window. He's got to take the hat off. No, but dude, Bill Skarsgård's voice in this, that's impressive.
I think he trained his voice more than like that was like the majority of his preparation for the role was getting his voice right, and like he worked with an opera coach to get his voice lowered an octave. They held the microphone was like he was real close to the mic, so there was a deeper like resonance to it. There was very little to no post processing with his voice with this movie, which I found insane, because you hear him as Pennywise and it's like, how is he going to be Count Orlok? What is that going to sound like? And then you see the movie and it's like, oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it is just it was so cool. And the prosthetics on him, I saw that he was like, before he was all built up in the makeup, he was, you know, practicing the character and doing all this stuff. And then once they got all the prosthetics on and everything, he was like, I really don't have to do much. Like, I don't have to move. I don't have to be so physical. And like this, I can just like let the costumes and everything just kind of speak for itself. And, a lot of intention in his movements or lack of movements. And so I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like the makeup process was very extensive, obviously, because I don't know about you, but like when you see actors in heavy makeup, like Boris Karloff in the original Frankenstein or Lon Chaney in any movie he was ever in, you can still see a little bit of their actual selves underneath the makeup. I cannot find Bill Skarsgård in Count Orlok. It's like a whole other person.
Yeah. absolutely.
He had 9 different prosthetics for his head. And he had prosthetics for the top and bottom of his hands that had like 8 different extensions for the nails.
Oh, I love his hands.
Yeah.
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 And there was just so much that went into it. Like for being Pennywise, it took between 2 to 4, maybe 5 hours to get in all that makeup. It took between 4 and 6 hours as Count Orlok, which when you really think about it, isn't that bad considering it's his entire body being transformed. But still, I can't.
I'm sure
I
they had
cannot imagine.
3 or 4 people working on him at a time too.
I don't know about you guys, but I always like when I think of 6 hours, like I always compare that to like when we were kids in school, like school days, like 6 hours, right?
9 to 3.
Yeah.
Elementary school. Yeah.
So anyways, that's all. That's just my frame of reference for 6 hours.
Yeah.
It's like you had to
That's a
sit there like a
long-ass
whole
time.
grade school day.
A whole day of first grade?
Did he get recess?
No.
They let him go out and play? He comes in all fucking sweaty.
He played with the rats between takes.
Cute little rats.
But a guy named David White did the prosthetics for this movie. And some other movies he did. He worked on Return to Oz back in the day.
We love it. We love Return to Oz.
We do. We do. He worked on Tobe Hooper's Life Force. He did Frankenstein from 1994 and Blade 2. He did the prosthetics on Blade 2.
My least favorite Blade, but that's okay.
I mean, his filmography is a lot bigger than that, but those are just a few that I picked out. But I thought, I mean, this guy looks really good. Nosferatu. He looks really fucking good.
He looks pretty good.
I do think the mustache, like that set like a trend for a while, just with the people that I like see online and a lot of the musicians that I follow. I know a couple rock and metal musicians that grew a mustache like that after seeing Nosferatu.
Oh, really?
Even like last year, there's one of my favorite bands of all time is AFI, and Davey Havok, the lead vocalist, he changes his appearance every time they make a new record.
Oh, he looks wild right now.
Yeah, this was like the most radical change he's ever had in his career. Personally, it took me a minute to adjust, but like now I love it. But when I first saw it and I saw the mustache, I'm like, he had to have seen Nosferatu.
Yeah, he looks, he's a cool guy. Yeah.
He's got a real deep voice too on their new record, which I think is even further Nosferatu inspiration.
Oh yeah,
because normally his voice is really high, but on the first single for this new record, it was like the deepest register he's ever sang, and I'm like, okay, this dude wants to be Count Orlok, and I love it.
He wants to be Count Orlok so bad.
That's a compliment. If Davey's listening to this, that's a compliment.
Okay, let's move on. Our fourth reveal. Thomas opens Orlok's coffin.
Sarcophagus.
His sarcophagus.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go well for Thomas.
Yeah.
And he
I mean, to be fair, he did try to kill him.
Who tried to kill who?
Thomas.
Yeah, he tried to kill Orlok in the coffin.
Right. So no wonder it's not going to go well for him.
Yeah.
He tried to kill the man.
But like, did you see like the sun was like just going down as he like opened the coffin?
Yeah, I mean,
like if he would have been there like a little bit earlier.
Poor planning.
So this is the wiener scene, right?
The wiener scene.
Yes.
This is the only time we see the wiener.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, Zach.
Yeah, fuck.
You were probably watching this movie waiting for it the entire time. It's like, when is this wiener going to show up?
When is this?
That's not completely wrong.
Well, I'm sorry that you were disappointed.
I will say, as much as I did enjoy this movie, I was disappointed by the lack of wiener after
so sorry.
going into it.
I'm sorry.
Was it 28 years later that had the big wiener scene? Like there was a lot of discourse about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was his name? They call him something.
I don't know. That movie was stupid.
Oh, I loved that movie. I loved it. Stupid. Have you seen Bone Temple yet?
No. Why would I see Bone Temple? I hated the other one.
Oh, Casey, I know you hate it. Chris, did you like 28 Years Later?
I didn't love it, but I also didn't hate it. Like it was one of those experiences. Like I went to the movie theater. I'm like, oh, that wasn't terrible, but I probably won't watch it again.
So I can assume you have not seen Bone Temple.
I have not.
Okay.
My problem was just my expectation because I love 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
So, and it just was not that movie at all. You know what I mean?
No.
Chris, I will say as a rock and roll man yourself, you may want to check out a certain scene of Bone Temple, but in order for it to hit, you need to watch the whole thing. So
that was such a dad thing to say.
I'm not going to recommend watching Bone Temple, but you should probably watch Bone Temple.
I'll probably watch Bone Temple now. And if this scene doesn't have a big payoff to it, you will hear about it, sir.
You will hear from me.
And I hope it's not, when I tell you this, I hope it's not like we were talking earlier, like seeing it in the theater versus seeing it on TV. Like,
yeah.
I hope it's not one of those things, because in the theater, it hit really hard and it was like awesome. It was like really fucking cool. So anyways, if you watch it and you hate it, I'm sorry. If you watch it and you love it, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else to add about Thomas opening Orlok's coffin?
Well, then, I mean, there's so much more to this scene because he then gets bit.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's very horny. He's like, how do you describe that?
Well, it's
Like
interesting because in our intro, we talked about heart blood is being sucked.
Yeah. You go straight for the heart.
And he goes on the heart. And I guess that was like a folklore thing. Like that's how a lot of the folklore things mentioned how the vampires would bite. It doesn't make like a lot of sense. The neck makes more sense because there's like more blood flow or whatever. But I guess that was like a historically accurate depiction of how they would.
Yeah.
And
so
like,
he hornily sucks his blood. He like straddles him and he's very, it's like cat cowing on top of him, I guess. And then he,
what?
Cat cow. You don't know what cat cow is?
What's cat cow?
Well, it's yoga. It's yoga.
It's yoga
pose. So like if you're on your hands and knees and your back is like this, right? So this is cat and then this is cow.
Okay.
So that's what he was doing while he was sucking the blood out of him.
Humping is what we used to call that when we were.
But no, it's not humping. There's no thrusting in your hips. You're just moving your back.
Okay.
This has become my favorite segment on the last couple episodes is Casey explaining sex terms to you and Danny.
Like, do I do that a lot?
The last couple episodes, it feels like it.
Okay.
And it has been fantastic.
Well, this is yoga, Chris, okay?
Hey. Yeah, yoga.
It wasn't yoga in the movie.
No.
No, it wasn't.
They were just wrestling, right?
Yeah. So
Ellen walks in and they're like she like walks in and she's like, it's not what it looks like. We're just wrestling.
But then he falls out the window, right? So that's when Nicholas falls out the window. He's trying to escape and he falls into the river. And
he later gets found by a Romanian nun.
They want him to stick around, but
which we learned some of the backstory of Orlok in that scene where the nun finds him. She said he was a black enchanter. I don't know what this next thing is, but she says he's a Solomar. Solomanar.
Well,
whatever that means. Yeah, Google it. SOLOMANAR.
It's a wizard.
Ah, a wizard.
A wizard in Romanian folklore.
Okay.
Oh, they ride dragons and control the weather.
That's funny. So he was a black enchanter, that thing.
Dragon riding wizard.
A dragon riding wizard. She said the devil preserved his soul and that his corpse walks around in blasphemy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
And like the detail that Robert Eggers puts into these movies is insane, because in the commentary, he was speaking about that nun who says about his backstory that she's holding her cross around her neck in her left hand. And he said, traditionally, like in the real world, like that would have been blasphemous to hold that in your left hand. He's like, I didn't catch this when we were doing it, but it's like, dude, like the level of detail you put into this fucking movie is like, who's going to know that she's holding it in the wrong hand? And it's just very impressive. Like,
well, now we all know.
Whether you like his movies or not, you can't deny his talent. You know
He's
what I
an
mean?
impressive guy.
Yeah.
And that was a detail we were actually able to see this time, even though the movie
Yeah.
was super dark.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
fuck, that's the detail
You
you
really
can
screwed
see.
up there.
Fuck.
Every like 20 minutes throughout the commentary. Oh, this is about to be super intricate. You just can't see it.
Turn it up. Turn up the
like you're
brightness.
not that. Yeah, that's exactly how the commentary goes, and it's very funny. But let's see. Okay, where are we at? Oh yeah, Ellen's been convulsing.
She's so horny, she's seasoned. That's what I wrote.
She's so horny that she sees him.
Season.
Oh, that she's season.
Like seizures.
Seizing. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
But before that, because we haven't talked about hair knock. Is it knock or knocker? I wrote knocker, but I don't think knocker.
It's knock.
It's not.
Okay, my bad.
In the movie, some characters pronounce it Canuck. And that's how Robert Eggers also pronounces it in his commentary. When he speaks about him, he says Canuck.
I don't know why,
either way.
but that bothered me so much when they did that.
Knock.
Yeah.
I wrote knocker in all my notes.
Knocker.
But,
he's knocker from here on out.
So
Knocker.
I just think we would be remiss not to mention him at all. Just because,
absolutely.
Before we see her season, in the beginning, he's doing the ritual. Why are you laughing at me? In the beginning, he's doing the ritual, and then he ends up in that institution, and he is like, eats that pigeon. And anyway, his performance is really, really amazing too. I was like, when I was watching it, I was thinking about like how much it takes to actually seem like you are, I don't want to use any insensitive words, but like off your rocker, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's really good. And he's like so creepy. He's so creepy.
Knockers off his rocker.
Knockers off his rocker.
But he's like the, I had said that like I didn't realize how close this was to Bram Stoker's Dracula, like the story. And so I kept, when there was like story beats, I would picture like the 1992 Francis Ford Coppola Dracula. And like, that's like the Tom Waits character who's like in the prison eating the bugs.
We watched that movie, didn't we? I don't even remember.
Yeah, I think we covered it.
This one, he's got the boobs on his head, right? The knockers on his head. Right? His hair?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
okay.
You're right.
We did watch that. And Keanu Reeves is atrocious. But yes, he's his familiar, essentially, I think.
Yeah. And that pigeon bit was cool because he's got a live pigeon in his hand that he like puts his teeth on a little bit, right? Aww. And then it goes out of frame. They hand the actor a fake pigeon that he then brings back up into frame and bites the head off of. But they did a visual effect where they put like eyes, like blinking eyes on the fake pigeon. So it looks real, like you see it like moving, even though it's a fake pigeon. And then he bites the fucking head off.
Pidge.
I think that was like the one time that they used CG for blood too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did they?
Okay.
I didn't even notice.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I read something about that scene in particular, but I don't know how accurate that is. But I just said it, so who knows?
And then later in the movie, when Knocker's like knocked over and he's like in the chair, like, and he's like fucking puking out of his mouth, or I guess he's foaming. And then he bites that guy. Damn.
Yep.
He was in the original Nosferatu. He's crazy basically the entire time. Like it's very similar to this. But I think just with the generational difference of this being a sound film, you just really get the point across that this dude's just insane. Yeah. And the performance was fantastic. However, given the appearance of the guy in the original one, there was a couple moments where I'm thinking, you know who could have done this really well and it would have been kind of interesting? Danny DeVito. However,
oh, really?
I'm very happy that we got who we got, but I do think it would have been, there's a part of me that thinks Danny DeVito would have been real interesting just because he's normally known as like the comedy guy, but he can be serious when he has to. But I also feel like having a familiar face of that caliber would have kind of taken people out of the movie and it would have been not as effective.
Yeah. I would have just been thinking about It's Always Sunny. Probably.
Yeah, me too.
So,
He's the trash man.
Trash man.
Okay, our fifth reveal. We've been introduced to Von Franz, Willem Dafoe's character. He's like the Van Helsing-esque character.
Yeah.
This is where he meets Orlok through Ellen's possession, basically. She's like possessed. He's speaking through her, and Von Franz meets her. And dude, Lily Rose Depp in this movie is very good.
She is very good.
Mm-hmm.
And she worked with like a choreographer to like get those body movements. All those movements she does, all the shaking, everything is like all in camera. Like they didn't do anything special. They didn't speed up the film. They didn't do whatever. She's doing all of that.
Wow.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But she does a little like possession dance and starts speaking tongues. Not tongues. She's
possession. Yeah, some of this is like very Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Yeah. There were a couple moments with her character, especially that scene, where like it kind of took me out of like knowing I was watching a vampire movie, more specifically Nosferatu, because it felt like I was watching a possession movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the part later on too when her and Thomas are fighting.
Oh yeah.
And
fighting and fucking.
Fighting then fucking.
Fighting then
That's
fucking.
makeup sex. They're horny. Everybody's horny, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, and she's like, they're yelling at each other and she just starts to like, you know?
Yeah. And like, she's like, we mentioned in the fucking intro that her eyes are so white. They're always rolled back in her fucking head, which is super creepy.
Ouch.
And, later she's got that like tongue. I don't know if it was the prosthetic or what, but like,
her
mouth's open, her tongue's going crazy. And and then Thomas is like,
mouth do?
Thomas is like, okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have never gotten past the censors in 1922. That would have never worked.
Oh, sure.
That's another thing. Like, I love the original 1922 version so much just because that was like one of the first real horror movies I ever saw. But I love how the characters in Robert Eggers' version are just so much better fleshed out. The Van Helsing type character of Willem Dafoe, like you get more time with him. He's like barely in the original. You get more interaction in the castle with Orlok and Hutter. It's everything about this movie is just so good. Like it's honestly become one of my favorite iterations of the Dracula story.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah. Now, do you have any experience with the 70s version?
Very little. Probably the least out of all of them. Like I've only seen it 2 or 3 times. It is really good. It's somewhere. It's kind of like if Bram Stoker's Dracula was made in the 70s, but he still looks like the typical Nosferatu from 1922. Like the appearance is the same, but it's a little more horny. It's a little more, the characters are better fleshed out. But I just don't go back to it as much as I do the original and this one. But it is really good. Like if you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. And speaking of going back to movies, there's a scene in this movie where Anna, Friedrich's wife, is like, it's like she's like going out and she's like got her candlelight, right? And she's like looking around, and then Ellen is like all of a sudden behind her.
Yeah.
That scene was inspired by The Innocents.
Ew, get fucked. Oh my God.
Danny fucking loves The Innocents.
Oh,
and
God.
Robert Eggers said that he watches that movie like at least twice a year.
You got to tell Danny. We got to text Danny.
You know. So I thought that was funny that he revisits that movie so much, and Danny fucking loves it.
Danny brings it up all the time too. What the hell?
I think I told you this after the first time we recorded, but like I'm a fan of your guys' show and like listening to all the episodes. And a big part of it is because it reminds me of like me talking to my roommates in college about movies. And one of my old college roommates is obsessed with The Innocent. I won't say he's obsessed with The Innocents, but anytime we talk about horror movies, he always makes a point to bring it up. So I'm definitely going to have to let him know about this exchange because he's going to be like, oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, he's got a friend somewhere out there, you know.
Okay, so now, what's his fucking name? Dick Man. The Dick Vampire
Count
Man
Orlok?
we're talking about.
Orlok?
The main character. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it just escaped me for a second.
Yeah.
Orlok is headed to Wisberg. Wiesberg. And
Germany.
he's on the boat. He's on the classic boat ride, right? And
Classic.
he's bringing the plague with him. People on the fucking boat are getting sick and dying. And one guy goes down and opens the box and he's like, I'm going to fucking take care of this shit. And this is our sixth reveal, is when he gets eaten by Orlok.
Yep.
Which
that
is
was
very
such
cool.
a brief moment too. Like it almost feels like it didn't even happen.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. He's like walking through the thing and like you see Orlok like in the shadows behind him. And I thought that was pretty cool. That's another thing where Robert Eggers was like, he's like, when he opens this box, you're supposed to see that his coffin is in there, but you can't see it because it's covered by rats.
I mean, we knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? It was implied.
It was implied.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And when back earlier, when Thomas opens Orlok's coffin at the castle, Bill Skarsgård was actually in there in the makeup, obviously, but there was like rats and fucking maggots in there on top of him. And he just had to fucking lay there. Oh,
I mean, the rats are fine.
Yeah, they're rescue rats. They're all good.
They're rescue rats.
I did see one with domestic. A little backpack on.
They're domestic.
They're trained.
And trained.
The maggots, though, that is kind of gross. But,
yeah.
You know, what can you do?
Spooky.
Later in the movie, when he finally meets up with Ellen, we're going to talk about it here. Oh, it's actually our next reveal. Let's just do it right now. We're here.
With her, yeah.
He meets with her. This is our seventh reveal when he finally gets to Wisberg and he meets with Ellen. And this is like the big, he's been fucking possessing her mind for years. And now they're finally meeting. And they get real close, like they're going to kiss, right?
Distance. Yeah.
And Robert Eggers was going to put maggots in his mustache right there. But he's like, no, he's like, that would have taken it too far. So we didn't do that.
So gross.
Dude, can you imagine if one fell in her mouth?
Oh, it's part of the job.
I mean, he's the incarnation, like the manifestation of death itself. There's going to be a couple maggots.
Yeah.
It comes to the territory. There's going to be
maggots. She knew what she was getting into.
Yeah. She was the one who called for him. Okay.
It's true.
She wanted that. She's down bad for him. You know?
It's like that.
Is that
meme.
What the kids say?
It's like that meme. It's like when you're texting somebody for so long and you're talking all this crazy stuff, and then you finally meet in person and you do nothing.
Yes.
So like that.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah. So this is a cool scene that he like gives her like an ultimatum. Basically, she's like, "I don't want you." He's like, "Well, you're gonna, and I'm gonna give you 3 days and kill everybody that you love until you say yes." So that was fucking wild. If you want. It's not the way to get someone to like you, I don't think. But
well, he doesn't have much else going for him.
He didn't have a one-wish willow at his disposal. So
yeah.
What options did he have?
But
I need to see this
his
movie.
body is literally decaying. So
yeah,
time is of the essence.
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
He's gotta get it. Although he is tall, which women like.
Mm-hmm.
He is smart. He knows different languages. You know. So I guess those are some good.
He's got a deep voice.
Yeah, the language that he's speaking is actually like a dead language that they kind of like recreated. They worked with some scholar to like recreate it. But back to his height, Bill Skarsgård is 6'4", I think.
Oh,
yeah,
and Nicholas Hoult is 6'2". So there were scenes like in the castle where they wanted Thomas to look smaller, and so they had to kind of like set him off to the side of the frame so that it didn't like look as big.
Well, I think Bill Skarsgård also had to wear heels a lot of the time because like Orlok's height allegedly it says 7 feet, but that might be a Tinder 7 feet where it's really just like 6'8". But I do know for a fact that he did wear heels.
It's true. Men do lie about their height. It is weird.
Men lie, period. They lie about a lot of things.
There you go.
Very true. But the height thing is one that I really don't understand because do you want to meet me? Because I'm going to find out.
Exactly.
But you're not that tall.
Just show up with a tape measure on the first date. Let's get this figured out.
Excuse me. Oh, there was one guy that I went out with a while ago that literally his thing said 6 feet, and I met him and I was like, I'm 5'4", and he was like 2 or 3 inches taller than me, and I was like,
Ain't no way.
you're not really 6 feet. And he was like, that's what my license says. And I was like, but you know that you're not.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to judge how tall you are based on what your license
they don't like
says.
measure your height when you go to get your license. You just like fill that out yourself, right? You know that, right?
Like, I'm not going to look at your license for your height. I can tell that you standing in front of me, you're not 6 feet tall. Anyway.
See, I'm 5'11", so I
Not
could
that I
easily
care. I don't care about
say
that,
I'm
but
6
don't lie
feet
about
tall. But like, why? Why would I?
Yeah. But you're actually 5'9". Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So our 8th reveal is Anna and her little girls meeting Orlok. It's fucked up.
Which I love. I love that part.
Yeah. So Anna gets eaten by rats because when Orlok comes, he brings the rats with him and like brings the Black Plague to Germany.
It's not the Black Plague.
It's not the Black Plague. It's just a plague.
Just a plague. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The Black Plague was 500 years before this.
Oh, shit. Thank you for correcting me on my plague knowledge. I didn't know that.
He was around back then, but canonically, you know, like the Black Plague was not in the 1800s. It was in the 1300s.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she gets bitten up by rescue rats and...
No, they were not.
Okay.
I mean, they are.
I'm just fucking with you.
The acting rats are rescue rats, but they weren't playing rescue rats.
Yeah. They didn't have their backpacks on. That's how you could tell.
That's right.
That's how you could
They didn't have their backpack on.
And then her little girls get fucking eaten and just like tossed to the side by Orlok. And it's fucked up.
It's so cool, though.
We haven't really talked much about, is it Aaron Taylor Johnson?
Yes. Who is also in 28 Years Later.
Mm-hmm.
That we've talked about.
He plays Friedrich, and he did really well in this. We haven't talked about him really at all during this episode, but...
Well, I have some things to say about Friedrich. He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah. Why do you think he's an asshole?
You know why I think he's an asshole.
Because he fucks his dead wife?
No, I don't give a fuck if he fucks his dead wife. What are you talking about? Why would I care about that?
Yeah, no, because he thinks that he's better than Ellen because he's a man.
Well, yeah, he's rude as hell.
He is rude as hell, yeah.
He's so rude to her. He's so mean to her. She's fucking depressed. Along with the fact that she's being telepathically fucked by this guy who's coming for her, and her husband, he's trying to kill her husband, and you know. And
then he kicks her out.
Yeah.
And his friend.
This goes along with like what we talked about in like Child's Play and Dream Warriors, where like they don't believe them because they're children and they're mentally unstable. But like at this point, you know, it's the 1800s. They just didn't believe women in general.
Right.
And she's mentally unstable. So, you know, she's got a lot going against her. And then, he ties her up and he just, you know, he's a butthole.
Yeah, he is.
I think like his character throughout like the first half of the movie is not really of that much importance. But like from this point forward, like you get to see more of that character, and the more that you see of him, the less you like him.
Yes.
Right.
100%.
Yeah.
He's one of those like back in the day, like he would have had his wife committed. You know what I mean? Just.
Yep.
I mean, he loves his wife in this movie, but you know, he's like that type of guy that would have had his wife committed just because she read a book or something. You know what I mean? And that's not okay.
Right.
You have one argument. Next thing you know, you're in the hospital.
That's right. That's what they used to do. They used to do that to women.
But okay, his wife and kids are dead. Move on.
And then he fucks his dead wife.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I was like, don't make this a thing, guy. And he did make it a thing. And
it's really interesting because I think that, not to get too off topic, I mean, we are talking about having sex with dead people, but I think that that's like one of the worst things that somebody can do. Like, how fucking disgusting is that? It is probably the most disgusting thing on the planet.
Yeah.
Ugh, yeah, it's really gross.
Wild. Because there are like serial killers that used to go back after like the body has sat for a few days. You know?
Ew.
Yeah, that's nasty. Why can't I think of the word for it? Because I keep wanting to say necromancy, and that is not the word for it.
Necrophilia.
Necrophilia. I'm talking about
necromancy.
dead.
So this
Magic.
might be a little too detailed, but besides just like fucking a dead body, like when you die, don't you just release all your shit?
Yeah, you piss and shit everywhere.
You piss and shit. And so we kill somebody and then you go back days later and fuck their body. Like there's going to be piss and shit.
I mean, I'm sure they're not disgusting, Zach. I'm sure they clean that.
Oh, yeah.
God.
My bad.
Why would you think
Zach,
that?
Jeez, do your research.
Ew.
I don't like that.
No, but if you think about, yes, there's piss and shit everywhere. But if they are also coming back a few years later, the body has started to break down. So you've also got, bloating and acid and decay. And so I really think the piss and shit is probably the least of their worries.
Oh, God.
You're welcome.
The consent is probably the least of their worries because they don't care.
That's true. That's
At
true.
least
You're
Orlok
right.
asked.
You're right.
Yeah.
But as far as bodily things, and also a lot of psychopaths, sorry, Chris, don't have a very good sense of smell. So, when they're fucking the dead bodies, they don't smell it.
In my defense, I had my nose broken a couple times, and that's how I lost my sense of smell.
Okay.
I wasn't born like this.
I wasn't born this way. I wasn't born a psychopath.
This is not who I am. This is who I became.
Okay. Our last reveal. Ellen meets Orlok in the biblical sense. They get it on.
They don't really get it on, though.
You don't think they have sex?
No, he's too busy sucking her blood.
Yeah.
He was having the time of his life.
He was.
True.
I mean, he probably shot some webs, but they didn't have sex. That was so gross. I don't know why that was the only thing that came to my mind.
Oh my God. If you think about it though, like he's dead in his coffin, like it probably would be like
probably
spider
dust.
webs. Dust.
It's probably dust.
It was the lack of hesitation for me. It just rolled right off the tongue.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I didn't know what I was going to say. So that's I don't think I've ever used that phrase in my life.
That was good.
It is probably, it's probably like dust. It's probably just like and like, whew, anyway.
Yeah.
Whew. Which, yes.
Potato flakes. They just had
potato flakes.
It was snowing.
You guys,
What?
when you said potato flakes, I was thinking like potatoes. It's probably instant mashed potatoes.
It is, yeah. Potato flakes.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about grated potatoes. That's why I said that it probably smelled bad.
No, it's like, you open a bag of like instant mashed potatoes.
That makes so much more sense. Yeah. That's on me. Okay.
That's so funny. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Like how she fucking like sacrificed herself.
Yeah, it was a tragic ending.
She just had to like keep her strength up basically and let him keep sucking on her blood till the sun came up. That was that was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I had that. Okay. First of all, I want to preface this by saying the image of them laying on the bed together with like the flowers and the fucking dead body and everything. Very cool. Beautiful image, right? His legs though. Legs.
His whole body is like that.
But like on the top, it's still like got more flesh, and then his legs are just bone, and it just looks like he just looks kind of silly, right?
He skipped leg day for sure.
That's what I was thinking at first. But if you look at the whole thing, it is very much the same. It's just you have your whole like rib cage and stuff on the upper half, so you have a lot more mass up there. Yeah, so it just looks a lot bigger.
Okay,
but he doesn't have muscle anywhere. I looked. Okay.
You looked.
Yeah.
Did you pause that frame so you could analyze it?
I did. I did pause it to look at it because I thought the same thing. I was like, why are only his legs little chicken legs? Why,
chicken legs? Yeah.
So I did pause it to look at it.
It's funny. It is a great image though. Like, and I love that. I I think it's Von Franz who comes around and lays the flowers on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool. That was a nice touch, and it makes that image really beautiful.
I'm glad that was the last frame of the movie too. Like that was just how they ended it, because I know some people probably watch that and they wish that there was some more resolution with the characters after, but why?
No.
Like you don't need that.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Right.
They do that a lot in movies that I don't think needs to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I mean, before that image, you do see Thomas kind of like making his peace with Ellen or whatever. Like he closes her eyes, you know, so like he's wrapped up. Here, he's good. And so, yeah, that's a great way
to... He'll be fine.
Put some Band-Aids on.
Yeah, no big deal.
I also love how they distract Thomas and like get him out of the castle to look for Orlok when they know damn well where he's going.
That's
very,
very shady.
Yeah, that conversation between Ellen and Von Franz in the alleyway when she's like, "Can I walk you to your door?" Basically, and they basically set that up, and it's like, okay, yeah, it's just a really good scene.
How
that exchange between them,
especially going back to the original. That's another thing that you don't get in the original. He's just like literally in another room, or he's like next door with somebody else. Like they're not out looking for him or anything. He's just hanging out. He's just not in the room. He's in the cuck chair. Like,
oh yeah. Cucks.
The fucking cuck chair. Oh my God. Okay. That's all of our fucking monster reveals for Nosferatu. Now it's time to choose our favorite reveal.
Oh God, I forgot this was a thing.
In this
Why do
movie.
I always do this?
I don't know.
Casey.
I know.
Speed round recap of our reveals for this movie. Number 1, opening scene. Would you still love me if I was a worm? Number 2, the vampire in the Romanian village. Number 3 is Thomas arrives at the castle and meets Orlok. 4 is when Thomas opens Orlok's coffin. 5 is Von Franz meeting Orlok through Ellen's possession, basically. 6 is the boatman gets eaten by Orlok. 7 is Ellen meets Orlok in the bedroom. 8 is Anna and her girls meet Orlok. And 9 is the fucking
climax. Am I
climax. Right? I couldn't fucking think of a funny way to fucking say it.
I mean, it was the fucking, so you had that part right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think we all know that the answer here is the dead dick, right? I'm just kidding.
Well, Casey, whatever your heart tells you.
I know that it wasn't yours because you were disappointed.
I was disappointed in the cock.
In the cock.
Or lack thereof.
Casey, this was your pick for Too Hot to Rot. Why don't you go ahead and pick your favorite reveal?
Mine, I think, is when he meets Ellen in the bedroom, when they meet the first time face to face. I don't know. I just think it's cool and I like it. And I like their meeting for the first time. And also we didn't really talk about this and it's like kind of adjacent to this scene, but I also really, really like the shadow of his hand everywhere.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
And that happens either right after or right before this, like part of this scene. So
yeah, he can like control things basically with his shadow. And then when he gets to Germany, you see he puts his hand out over the thing, out the window, and you see it like go over the thing. That was fucking cool.
So yeah, that's why I think that's pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah. Chris, what is your favorite?
Exactly what Casey said, actually.
Okay.
I have a hard time because like I do love the scenes where he's mostly just a silhouette and you work with shadows more than actually seeing him. Like when he's in the castle with Thomas and they're just by the fireplace and you barely see his actual attributes. I think the tension there is really cool, especially because at that point, other than that brief part at the beginning, you really don't know what he looks like unless you paid real close attention in that split second at the beginning.
Right.
But I would probably still say it was the scene where he meets Ellen face to face when he gets to Germany, just because there's a type of tension there that like you can tell there's something more sinister behind him, whereas when he was talking to Thomas in the castle, he was just getting the business basically.
Right. Yeah.
But like you can actually see like the, not the malice, but just like the sinister side of him a little bit more than you could in other scenes. And I think that that's a very big part of his character that kind of goes like off the beaten path that people don't really pick up on, just because his appearance is revolting, and that's like the big takeaway. But he's actually just as ugly, like personality wise, as he is visually. But yeah, the scene with the hand going over the entire town, that's probably my favorite frame or my favorite sequence in the whole movie.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's a great point. And I'm going to go with, like, I love the visuals in that bedroom scene. Like, I think it's the opening scene where she is kind of like floating almost, and his shadow's in the window. And like, that's great. And it kind of mimics that later in the scene that you guys picked, where he comes to her bedroom and they're standing in front of the window and there's silhouettes, and it's all beautiful. And that makes me want to pick those scenes. But I think I'm going to go with number 3, when Thomas arrives at the castle and meets Orlok. And mostly, I know we're meeting this monster, but it's mostly for Nicholas Holt's performance. Because I felt that, right? Like, he is so terrified. He's like this, he's out there trying to provide for his family, right? Like, he needs to get money so that they can survive, right? And so he goes out there against his, I don't want to say against his will, but he doesn't want to be there. And he's just there alone. And this guy, you don't know what this guy's going to do. And he's in the shadows, and you just see like his hands and this and that. And he's like, at one point, he's like on one side of the table, and then the camera turns and he's like right beside Thomas over his shoulder. And that's creepy. Basically, I'm going with number 3. Thomas arrives at the castle to meet Orlok. Cool. This really fucking creeped me out. Okay. Now it's time for a segment that we like to call The Real Monster. All right, Chris, do you have a real monster for Nosferatu?
So, like, off the top of my head, my first choice was going to be Knock, just because I never liked that character to begin with, like, even with the original Nosferatu.
Okay.
But honestly, Friedrich, I think that's his name. Friedrich is probably my least favorite character in the whole movie.
Yeah.
For probably obvious reasons.
Right.
Yes.
Casey.
It's also Friedrich.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's a jerk.
Okay.
And also, well, here's the thing. Sometimes when we watch this movie, we pick silly little things about, a choice that's been made. But this movie's too good.
Yeah. It's really fucking good.
Yeah. Like, I can't talk about, somebody's hair, or, you know what I mean? Because
I mean, Orlok's hair was pretty crazy, not going to lie.
I mean, I like it, though.
Well, I have 2 real monsters. I've got necrophilia because
it's part of it.
But Friedrich did that.
Yeah. And then my other fucking real monster is fucking no electricity.
That does suck. Yeah.
What did people do?
See.
We could probably blame that on Friedrich too somehow. I don't know how.
Yeah, why not? Because he sucks.
We could be 3 for 3 on this and hating this guy.
But like, sometimes I don't think about how it used to be in the day.
Oh.
So for example, when Thomas gets to that little village, and that little lady like takes him back into his room with the candlelight, which that lady they found on TikTok. She was a lady who made like Romanian like food videos.
Oh, hell yeah,
and
dude.
They brought her in and she did that. But once she takes that fucking candle away, it's just black in there.
Yeah, it's we've talked about it before, but this is one of those things where people like romanticize like the past, and people are like, oh, I wish that I was. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. Trust me. I was born at the right time, because I could not live without the internet and without
So
a flushing fucking toilet.
Yeah, we talked about how bad it would have smelled.
Yes.
Imagine like being in a completely dark room and smelling these smells and being like, what the fuck am I doing?
Because it would be like
You step
everything
on
other
something
than
wet.
yourself. It would be like sensory deprivation.
Oh yeah.
But then then when you smell, it would be even more like intense. Oh God. Ugh.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for that
So
visual, Zach.
So gross.
You're
The lack
absolutely
of
right, though.
electricity is my real monster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now it's time for our last segment. Would you survive? I mean,
This is
if I didn't get bit by a rat, I probably would survive.
yeah.
For as long as you did survive, for as long as people did survive in 1838.
I don't think I would get bitten by a rat because I'm nice to the rats.
That's true.
I love the rats. I would become Willard.
Yeah.
You know, they'd be
Yeah.
following me around and doing my business for me.
But I wouldn't be a vampire hunter.
Yeah.
Right. I have no business in that. And I'm not Lily Rose Depp, so Orlok wouldn't be after me.
Well, if you called to him, I don't think it matters that it was her. If you were, feeling a little lonely, made a little, cry out. I don't.
Yeah.
For
I
a good
doubt
time, call
that
Count
Count Orlok
Orlok.
is. That's what I don't think he was straight.
Yeah. That's
You know
true.
what I mean? Like vampires are very fluid. Vampires.
Yeah,
I mean, we
they're
saw
not
what he did to Thomas, so
that's true. Yeah, and they like make it out that like Ellen has like these, I don't want to say like maybe like psychic like abilities or like whatever.
Yes,
so she's already like a vessel, right?
Yeah.
And I don't have that, so I couldn't call to him anyways.
Uh-oh. I do. I have that.
Oh, really?
ooh.
Yeah.
Casey's in trouble.
I do. I don't like to admit it, but I do.
Okay.
Because people
Have you
think
ever
it's weird.
called to someone like Orlok before?
No, I've never been that desperate for a man. I'm good. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Chris, would you survive? Did you answer?
I think I would survive, yeah. Just because,
Okay.
like you, I'm not a vampire hunter. I'm not Lily Rose Depp. I'm not desperate.
Yeah.
So I also don't leave the house very much. So I probably wouldn't get bit by a rat unless it like got into my
Perfect.
place. But I also will probably be nice to the rats. So
Yeah, see? We're fine.
they're all rescue rats in my eyes.
We're fine.
If I
yeah.
see a rat with a backpack on, I'll be nice to it. And if I see a rat without a backpack, I won't be mean to it, but I'll just avoid it. I'll be like,
Yeah.
good getaway.
Well, speaking of Lily Rose Depp, when we were talking about the scene with like, obviously she convulses a couple different times throughout the movie. I'm really curious for you, Casey, when you saw it in the theater, did you have a lot of people in the theater laughing during those scenes and just not taking it seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
me too.
I wouldn't say a lot, but I know there was laughter. And I'm like, do you guys even understand? Like,
Oh, that sucks.
I don't know.
Like,
but
I
that
didn't,
happens a lot. That happens a lot in horror. And it
Yeah.
doesn't make
Yeah.
sense to me. Like people just aren't fully there. You know what I mean? Like they're not fully realizing what all of this means and what being in that situation would feel like, or like
Right.
putting themselves in that. You know what I mean? They're literally just seeing something with their eyes instead of
Exactly.
like fully, embracing it, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, because even when I saw Obsession and people were laughing,
Yep.
like she's terrifying. She's terrifying. What
man.
what is funny about that?
I need to see this
and
movie.
not just her and like, but even the premise of like what it is too, not just her being scary, but just the whole idea of it is terrifying.
Mhm.
Why are you laughing?
Exactly.
But yes. Yeah,
I do think
it's
there's an
frustrating.
argument of like the laughter being a coping mechanism, but
Yeah.
also I could tell, because it happened to me too when I saw it in the theater. I could tell that it was just they weren't taking it seriously, or they didn't understand what they were seeing. And it kind of
Right.
took me out of the moment because I was spending more time being angry at the people in the
Yes.
theater than I was
Yeah.
paying attention to the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened during. I've seen Obsession in the theater 5 times. I love this movie so much.
Oh,
Are
damn.
you obsessed?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So Zach, you need to see this movie as soon as it comes out on digital. I think it's like Tuesday.
Okay.
It comes out.
Well,
Yeah.
you mentioned earlier that like about the theater experience of Obsession. Like, do I need to see it in the theater?
It would be nice for like I'm saying this as your friend, and I want you to have the best experience possible. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Or
Okay.
you could watch it when it comes out on digital, but make sure it's at like 10 o'clock at night and like all the windows are closed and all the lights are off. That would probably work.
Okay. Okay.
But no, it happened.
Okay.
It was a very
Yeah.
similar experience as Nosferatu, where people were just not paying attention and not taking it seriously. Especially the
Yeah.
second time I saw it, and there were people like making jokes. I'm like, bro, this is not funny. Shut up and watch
Yeah.
the movie.
It's not. It's not
So
funny
for
at all.
you, Zach, you probably didn't have to deal with that at all, especially for your first viewing experience seeing Nosferatu. That's probably a real nice feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she was like convulsing on the fucking thing, I was like, I didn't find anything funny about it.
No.
But when you mention it, I can see like I could understand like people laughing. Not that I would agree with that, but I'd be like, oh yeah, I guess you could kind of see it. But when I watched it, I was like, oh damn, holy shit. You know what I mean?
Well, that was
Because her
you're in-
performance is so good. It's not like if she put in a bad performance and then she did that, like maybe.
Sure.
But
yeah.
like you just believe it. She's so
Yeah.
good. And everybody in this movie, you just, I don't know, kind of forget their acting, right?
Hmm.
See, you get it because you're an educated movie watcher. So
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, guys, that's it.
That's
is
what?
Nosferatu from 2024. That's our second movie in Too Hot to Rot. Danny isn't here to announce his movie, but we'll go ahead and mention. Next episode, we're going to do Dead Alive from Peter Jackson, also known as Brain Dead. I'm excited to watch that.
Me too.
I've never seen it fully from start to finish. I've seen I've seen the majority of it, but I don't think I've ever sat down from beginning to end and just watched it. So I'm excited to see that.
It's fun.
Chris, are you a fan of Dead Alive?
I haven't seen it in several years,
Okay.
but I do really enjoy the last time I saw it. I was probably starting college, and
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome. And Chris, where can our listeners find you on social media?
Chris.
Felt like I
Why'd
was in
you say it
trouble for a
weird?
minute. Zach.
Chris.
Christopher.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't ever call me that.
I'm sorry.
I can't stand that.
Uh-oh.
No, you're good.
Christopher.
Where
It's okay,
can people
Zachary.
find me?
Yeah, where can they find you on social media if they want to follow Dead Noise, or do you have anything going on that you want to promote?
I think the biggest change that's happened since the last time I was with you guys was I've been doing a lot more concert photography.
Okay.
But I still do interviews. I still write occasionally. But yeah, everything can be found on Instagram at Dead Noise Media is where I'm most active.
Awesome. Casey, where can our listeners find you on social media?
I am on Instagram at Rescue Rat. No, not really. I mean, maybe we'll see. But right now it's Wolf Mother Casey.
Okay. Awesome. And you can find me on social media at Zach Winsick. If you're not already following How I Met Your Monster on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, make sure to do that at How I Met Your Monster. You can check out our Patreon, patreon.com/How I Met Your Monster, $3 a month. You get some cool stuff. And make sure to join us next episode for Dead Alive. And until then, thank you all for listening. Now go meet some monsters.